standing on $5 million of real money.
Isn't it so funny to see all the people that need money fighting over it? I really wanted to come at this like a little more neutrally. And now we throw them away. Throw away the poor people. You guys were so far up your ass that you know YouTube, that you know how to do edits, that you know how to keep people's attention because you think you know everything. Everything goes through that lens. And in that lens, these are not people. How do you not see what you are doing? To me, Beast Games comes off as incredibly dystopian, and I'm going to try to explain to you why. Now, I've done one video in the past about Mr. Beast.
Liar!
I haven't really been following all of the controversy, all of the drama or whatnot. The one story that did catch my eye was Jake Weddle's story. I've done a video on that in the past. I'm mostly focused on Jake. I don't have a lot of opinions, or actually, I didn't have many opinions about Mr. Beast until Beast Games came out. Now, some of you guys are probably looking for a scathing video. I'm gonna tell you right now, I think I have some opinions that I haven't quite seen all across the internet so far. I'm very passionate about these opinions, but also I just wanna give a quick little disclaimer. I'm not gonna rip this to shreds entirely.
Hello, Editor Lawrence here. Another little quick disclaimer. This didn't quite go to plan.
I'm gonna make all these people fight over money, and then I'm gonna feed it back to you.
But she did try.
A couple days ago, when Mr. Beast was getting heat for the show, he posted a tweet saying that hundreds of people had worked on this show. And that's true. And I want to remember that while I'm talking to you guys about some of the things that I see here that are quite frankly insane. But hundreds of people did work on the show, and 1,000 people were contestants. Before all of this drama broke out, I cannot imagine, 2 years ago getting the offer letter that you made it onto Beast Games or you were going to be working on the show. Like, this is huge. And this was a really, really, really huge moment for people when they got the opportunity. I think that there are some pretty valid criticisms and some easy changes to make here. And I'm just really surprised that nobody noticed these things while they were in production. All right, that's my disclaimer. Did I do okay? I'm trying not to be too mean here because I know I'm not gonna be the nicest once I start watching this fucking video. Oh God, oh gosh. Okay. Also, if I end up dead.
I am standing on $5 million of real money, the largest grand prize in entertainment history. And competing for this $5 million are these 1,000 contestants. Come on in.
What you are witnessing is real. A record-breaking number of 1,000 players is currently...
Okay, let me explain to you the very first thing that I really dislike about this. This shot is so fucked up, okay? The fact that Mr. Beast starts this entire thing off by standing on a giant pile of money, elevated above 1,000 people, while he dangles their dreams in front of them, is dystopian. One very simple move that they could have done to make this better was make Mr. Beast eye level with the rest of the competitors, and it would have made him seem more like he was somebody for the people rather than an omnipotent money god. It's a very strange way to brand him for the show, and it just doesn't look good.
Welcome to Beast Games.
All right, there are two types of content on YouTube that are incredibly prevalent. Sure, there's a couple of little fringe things, but once I explain these two categories to you, you're totally gonna see what I'm talking about. One type of content is, look at me. Look at how amazing I am. Look at how awesome I am. And you are gonna watch me because I'm just so awesome. It kind of inspires you and you like it. So look at me. The second type of content are creators that provide a service to you. They see their content creation and their videos as a symbiotic relationship, and their purpose is to entertain and to service you. When you encounter these two different types of content, you feel it. Now, to me, Mr. Beast at first comes into this like, I am going to give you the greatest show you have ever seen. My service to you is entertainment. To me, that only goes so far because in the next part of this, he shows you that the entertainment is us, 1,000 people that need money. So to me, it feels like he is using these people and their desperation, our desperation for money, and then feeding it all back to us while he stands on the pile of money. Do you guys get what I'm saying? That this type of framing is actually so easy to fix so far.
I grew up homeless, and now I want to help other homeless kids. And that $5 million would mean everything to help me get there.
Oh my God, I'm talking so much here. I'm about to turn these subtitles off. Watch this part, and I want you to tell me what's wrong with this.
If I win $5 million, I could use that to make passive income for the rest of my life.
It would provide me the opportunity to retire my dad.
The difference that money can make and how it can support a community.
Completely getting my whole family out of the poverty pipeline.
There's a lot of clowns that want to donate the money. I'm buying jet skis and gold chains.
Do you notice anything that could have been better here? Or what the issue I might be seeing is? I'm gonna ask for a live edit here. You guys on Twitch, you'll see this in post, but I'm gonna ask my editor.
It would provide me the opportunity to retire my dad.
The difference that money can make and how it can support a community.
Completely getting my whole family out of the poverty pipeline.
Where are their names? Where are their stories? Where is their location? Where is their age? Who the are they? Okay, oh my God, I literally said I was gonna try to be chill about this and like not, this just bothers me so much. These are people. Keep it calm, BOZE, keep it calm. This part is almost fucking comedic to me, okay? In all of our years of watching TV shows like singing competitions, Survivor, game shows, anything, you know that annoying kind of boring part in the beginning where they tell this whole lore of the person and you're like, why are they doing this? Well, that part's actually not annoying. It's not boring. When you see that person by episode 3 or 4, they might mean something to you. And different people connect with different stories. So one core issue that this show is going to have is no one is invested in anybody. If you watch the first 2 episodes, you'll notice these people have no identity. They are simply numbers. And to me, this is a huge fucking production issue because they have these little computers in front of them. They all have cameras in front of them. They have iPads in front of them. Let them all type their name, their age, their state that they come from, maybe give them a little airtime because they're probably not going to get the money that they're hoping for on the show. So in the very least, give them their moment. Let them even put a little fun quote about themselves on the screen. Like, what a missed opportunity from what I personally believe is lazy production and the inability to bring in a third party that may have been doing these types of shows for years that would call this out and fix it from the beginning.
This show is bigger than anything you could ever imagine. We've got the most players, millions of dollars of cash prizes on top of the $5 million. We're giving away a Lamborghini and a multi-million-dollar island. We even built an entire city. I'm Mr. Beast, these are my 5 friends, and what you are about to see will blow your mind.
When I mentioned those 2 types of creators, after seeing that display, this comes off less to me as this is a service for you. This entertainment is a service. That little intro makes me think that we're more in the other bucket of look at what I can do, and I can do it better than anybody else. So you should watch. I need you to care about me as a viewer.
We're gonna give away $1 million before we even play the first game. Bring out $1 million. It's gonna take a second. $1 million is a lot of money. You will have this 10 minutes to make a decision. Stay in the game or press the button on your tablet and eliminate yourself.
The theme of the first round is self-sacrifice. This is the very first round of Mr. Beast's psychological games. In my opinion, they chose to do psychological games because at first they were like, oh, this will be even for different age groups and different genders. But instead, I believe that it turned into something incredibly sadistic. By the 3rd episode of Mr. Beast games, you will see multiple rounds of human betrayal and self-sacrifice, all because I think it was cheaper for them to shoot.
If only one of you eliminates yourself, you'll become a millionaire. But if 50 of you eliminate yourselves, you'll each get $20,000. So be honest. Do you really think that you are that 1 in 1,000 player, the rightful champion winner of that $5 million? Or do you want to take the easy way out? Oh, we got one! We got our first Let's take her.
I think another thing here is the music and the sound effects are just way off. They want to like create drama. I think that something kind of like electronic, fast-paced, kind of fun, like there's a decision to be made, could have had a better effect.
Oh, someone else hit it. All right, now you're only at 500,000 air.
Because imagine you're walking in a casino. You would never get that in a million years, Ed.
We are halfway through the time. There's 2 minutes left. There's 2 minutes left. There goes another one.
I ain't taking nothing.
When I watch this, I feel like the producers did not see any of these people as people.
I should not have done that. I should not have done that.
10 seconds.
You should press it now.
Hey, y'all are crazy. Hey, that's the button. Hit it. Hit the button. No way. Are you serious?
I hated that.
No way.
I have never seen this type of shit before on TV. Let it keep playing because the next round of this is worse.
In the end, the total amount of button presses was 52 people, which means
Congratulations. You each just won a little under $20,000.
all 52 of you are now eliminated. I have a feeling a lot of these contestants
The
still are
triumphant
going to regret not
music.
taking that money because this next game might be the most cutthroat thing I've ever done.
To the
It's about to get worse.
948 of you that rejected my offer, there is no turning back. You will all be competing as teams. This row is a team, this row is a team, this row is a team. You get the point. Each massive row of 80 players will be working together.
Giant pile of money sitting right in the middle of everyone, dangling it in front of people. The emotional investment in this is really high for every single individual. I would almost argue that the game itself is just cruel. This differs from other game shows that I have seen before. The closest thing that I could compare Beast Games to that has actually been on TV was The Swan. And if you want me to tell you about that, I'll tell you about it at the end of the video.
In order for your team to move on, someone must sacrifice themselves, meaning that they will have to, at their own will, walk away from $5 million.
Self-sacrifice. Here we go again.
Really thinking right now, I probably should have taken that 20K.
So if you didn't take the money to go home, why would you sacrifice yourself for the team?
I feel like I have to sacrifice myself.
And here we go.
I just want
It's the
people to know I really-
wow. I thought that was the first shot. Holy shit. The amount of shots in the first and second episode of women crying is unfucking hinged. First of all, if you're running a game show with cash prizes and hundreds of people are crying, you're doing something wrong. And if you're filming them and it's making it into the cut nonstop, you are definitely doing something wrong. I cannot believe nobody on the team thought to remove shots of people getting $5 million ripped away from them. Instead, what you'll see coming up here in a second is they made it into a black and white montage.
Someone for the greater good of the whole team has to leave.
What's it look like down that way?
It won't be me.
Nobody? Holy.
Oh yeah, and guys, one more thing. This game has already started.
If nobody from that line sacrifices themselves, then everybody loses.
Oh,
And
whoa.
celebrating after she sacrifices herself.
Please. Please.
What's holding you back?
Somebody else might do it. Somebody! If you're over the age of 70, push the button!
I got a question. Are you the type of person that would push the button? Like, would you give in to the pressure or the like, okay, you know, maybe other people need it more than me? Imagine doing all this shit and going on this damn show just for somebody to prey on your people-pleasing abilities. And then you just knock yourself out of the show. I didn't realize this until now. I understand people's excitement of still being in the game, and I don't fault them for it. I rather fault the parameters, but it is a big choice for somebody to make it through those first 2 rounds and then finally choose to self-sacrifice them and get nothing after the previous people that chose to sacrifice themselves got some denomination of money that they all had to split. Now these people get nothing and everyone else in their row celebrates and moves on, and they're never to see each other again.
Press it! Press it!
Now, the mass hysteria over money. Yep. I hate this. What the fuck is wrong with you? You guys were so far up your ass that you know YouTube, that you know how to do edits, that you know how to keep entertainment, that you know how to keep people's attention, that you didn't have a single person come in and say this is a weird fucking edit. Somebody probably did, and you didn't listen because you think you know everything. If you guys have been watching me for a long time, I'm not the type of person that's like, this is problematic or this is harmful. I genuinely believe that it is harmful to, on a grand scale, show 1,000 people turning and screaming and going hysterical for money. It is showing a side of humanity that doesn't do us any good. And this is what their production is. This is what it's all about. This is what the whole thing is about. Oh, I really wanted to come at this like a little more neutrally, but I cannot fucking believe it, man. I can't fucking believe it. The people that produce this, you can tell the lens that they created, because once you create that lens for the production, everything goes through that lens. And in that lens, these are not people. Beast Games, everybody. Let's keep it going. Yeah, they thought this was a good edit.
I did it.
More people crying. The person that self-sacrificed crying. Everyone was waiting for the last person to hit the button. So all of those people that were in those long rows that were waiting for somebody to press a button, this is the moment that they found out they're out. And they had no control over it. $5 million dangled right in front of their face, but they really don't have any control. This is all just a production. More shots of people crying.
Our whole row was just eliminated. My wife is still in there. It only takes one person to win that $5 million, not 2. Good luck, babe. All the kids and I will be rooting for you at home.
How you feeling?
I'm sad.
Everyone in your row, give her a round of applause for sacrificing herself.
Human sacrifice, everyone. Human sacrifice and money. Isn't it funny? Isn't it so funny to see all the people that need money fighting over it? I'm going to make all these people fight over money, and then I'm going to feed it back to you, the audience that also needs money. Isn't this so funny? How do you not see what you are doing? This is the exact type of company that would fire the whistleblower because they think that they're annoying, but in reality, you need the whistleblower. You need the person that sees this stuff. And now we throw them away. Mr. Beast says, throw away the poor people. Throw them away. Throw them away. Goodbye.
Oh my God!
Another woman crying. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed that lady also, she sacrificed herself in the beginning, hence why she got dropped. She was crying when she made the choice. She was crying as she got dropped. And my God, can you imagine how excited she was when she first got the email? And then that is her legacy on television. Shots of her crying. I cannot believe you did not bring a third party into this, because a lot of this was actually quite preventable with a couple of small tweaks.
Is it even possible to drop 80 people at the same time? And the answer is yes. Drop the row.
The next couple of episodes of Beast Games include betrayal, psychological torture, much like Jake Weddle's experience, and anything that was very cheap for them to shoot. Here's the thing. They're going to do this show again. I don't think anybody will grant them a budget as large as this, but they're going to do it again. And as a viewer, personally, I would hope that the show comes off as a little bit less sadistic next time.